going to show you how to make the Jenigami gingerbread house. I've cut out all the parts here from the coloured card that's provided on the CD. You can either use this or you can use any card of your choice. I've also left the design quite plain so that you can decorate the gingerbread house with lots of embellishments however you wish. For this you have a front of the house with a door, you have the back of the house with lots of windows, you have two side sections, you have what we're referring to as a strengthening bar, and you have two inner sections of the house. This one has a little girl on and this one has a fireplace. If you don't want them, then just cut straight across and you don't have to add them. We also have a roof and a top strengthening bar. We'll get to these after we've built the actual house. What we're going to start off with is we're going to take one of the side sections and we're going to take the two inner sections. For this you will see that this little girl section has a slot right at the bottom here, and we're actually going to slot her right through this hole here and slot that on, and then she has a little hook at the top here and we're going to hook this into the hole at the top here. So I'll maybe do that part first, hook the little hook in, bend it slightly to get it to go in, and there she is inside there. We've then got the fireplace section. So again, a little hook at the top and a slot at the bottom. I'm going to put the hook in and then I'm going to slot that over. We then do exactly the same on the other side. The hook in the top and slot over at the bottom. For this you'll see I've only actually cut out one side of the card. You will actually get both colours, both back and front of the card, and you can cut out both sides if you wish and glue them together. But this is just showing you what to do. Oops, put a wee hook in there. There we have both sides joined on. What we're then going to take is this bottom strengthening bar. It has two holes in the middle section there and two holes either side. These holes are actually going to slot over these two holes with the girl in the fireplace. So we just push it right through the centre there and then slot them over the holes at the bottom. And this will help give it a little bit more strength when it's constructed. We can then take the front section, which has a hole at the middle here at the bottom, which will slot over the hole in the strengthening bar. It has two holes either side, which will slot up either side of the sides of the gingerbread house here, and it has two hooks at the top that will hook into the top of the side sections here. So I'm going to start by just bending it slightly to get it over the middle section. And then once again I'm going to join this hook on and then overlap at the bottom. And at the other side, put the hook in. Oops. And bend it slightly to get past the tree and to slot it together at the bottom. That's everything back in place. We then do exactly the same at the back, exactly the same as the front. The hole goes over the centre, these goes under either side, and the little hooks at the top. And the last section there at the bottom. You then have the main structure complete. Oh, that wee hook there's just popped out. And it will fold flat as it is. What we have now remaining is the top strengthening bar and a roof. This is optional. Some people don't like adding a roof to these designs because they like to be able to see inside, but I think it finishes this one off quite well. For this one we have two slots at the bottom either side, and these slot over the tops of the front and the back, and then 2 slots inside here that slot under these sections. So to do this, we actually take this whole thing and slot it inside the house and then up into the 2 middle sections of the roof, and then slot it over and under the front and the back. Okay, what we have left then is this little T section right at the middle here, and we have a roof section here that has a tiny hole in the centre. What we want to do is take this T section and fold the edges of the T inwards. And that will give it enough room to fit through this little hole in the roof, and then you'll be able to unfold the T section. Kind of flatten that out a bit. If you want to secure that more, you can either glue it down or you could decorate it in some way. And there we have the little gingerbread house, which as per the old designs will fold perfectly flat, and then just by lifting goes back to being a little gingerbread house again.